Hello, everyone. I'm phoenixtremayne, and today I'm going to be talking about Sistas, episode 15. And please do those YouTube things where you hit that like button. It's free to do, and it helps the channel out a lot. Also, hit that subscribe button so you see more of my Sistas reviews that are going to be coming, and the other great reviews I have coming down the pike for this channel. Um, so we're going to begin with Zach fighting Hayden, and inevitably was arrested. But that was probably the highlight of the episode that we really wanted last episode. We got it this episode. And Karen arrived and said that she didn't need all of the drama, as if anybody wanted her there. How did she suddenly make all this about her? It's about Zach and Fatima. Get over it. Andy reminds her that Aaron is a good man and she needs to talk to him. Because clearly Zach has moved on. He's fighting and going to jail for another woman. Sabrina plans a date with her new man and later is interrupts Preston and Danny when she shows up at her house, and he exits without resolving things with Danny. So any Danny and Preston fans out there, we got a ways to go before these two make it back together. And we're still waiting on that date with Danny and the cop at the airport, because I said in the last video that characters on Sisters, they make a date to meet, and it might be 3 episodes later before that happens. And yeah, so good luck with that. Police officer guy, I don't remember his name. Maurice continues to be rude to Q, but tells him he can stay on the couch. I'm sorry, I'd rather sleep outside if I got to deal with all that crap that Maurice be giving. That was way too much mouth for me. I'll sleep on the stoop. I'll find somebody else I can sleep with, change the address, anything. But it's a point of being funny and just snapping at someone or whatever. But eventually it gets into the level of verbal abuse and emotional abuse. So Maurice is really out of pocket. It's bad enough with how he talks to Calvin, but now with Q, who he has definitely reasons why he would want to protect himself by talking. There's no chance for us to be together, which we know that's not the end game. End game is they'll end up together, but being so nasty and rude is just getting tiring at this point. Karen tells Aaron she wishes the baby was Zach's, and that's when I would have rolled the hell out of the apartment. Deuces. When we do a real paternity test, then we can talk. I'll pay child support and take care of my kid, and I want, partial custody. But no. I'm not going to sit there and beg you and beg you and beg you. No, anybody got time for that. And as I predicted in my previous video, Andy talks to Robin and tells him what happened as predicted. He says he would get Fatima and Zach out of jail. Hayden tells Gary that Robin is back and he wants him to continue to get the SEC to go after Zach. And once again, Hayden does not know that Robin is his boss. He just thinks he's like some guy from London that comes down every now and again. I'm losing my voice. That's why I need to lubricate. And like I said, Zach and Fatima's get out of jail free card, because technically Fatima can't work at the office unless he drops the restraining order. So as I said in my last video, Robin's you see he's gonna play when he's pretending to be gay or whatever, but we're gonna see Robin pretty much give Hayden an ultimatum and lets him know, look, I'm the boss. This is what you have to do. So Fatima, who's already free on bail, will be free, period, once he drops the charges on both her and Zach, and have to just eat that fight. So Andy did go to jail because Fatima was set free, and now the two of them are just waiting for Zach to find out if when Zach will get out. So yeah, hopefully next episode, we'll see Zach get out once Hayden is done playing with once Robin is done playing with Hayden At the supermarket, Danny and Sabrina discover that Sabrina's dating a prince, which is another one of my predictions. I just didn't do it in the last video. I have two predictions for this African prince. One, when the two African ladies was looking at Sabrina like she was a celebrity, taking pictures and video, I said, Tyler's been watching Coming to America. So, but before that, being a writer myself, trying to put two and two together, my original prediction, which still may be true, is that they have this storyline with Danny at the airport, and there's like a sex trafficking ring, and I'm still gonna go out on a limb and say that this African prince is part of that, because I know that Tyler really wants Calvin and Sabrina to eventually get back together, based on the way the show is written, and he hasn't really put Calvin with anyone else on a show sort of like in a long-term way like he did with Zach and Fatima. Because I know that he wants him on the show, I know that he's going to probably be the one who saves Sabrina from whatever trauma is going to eventually come from this too good to be true prince. And I hate to say this, but I think we all know that for a long time, people have been complaining about Tyler Perry casting dark-skinned men as the evil one and the light-skinned man as the savior. Look at the complexions of Calvin and Calvin and the prince, because I can't remember the character's name, and look at the Gary and Robin. Just saying. Even Preston and a police officer. Yeah. I'm really not seeing like two dark-skinned love interests, two light-skinned love interests. There's always kind of a contrast. I don't know if this is subconscious or done on purpose. I ain't gonna say it, but that is my opinion. Let us know in the comment section what you think about this episode of Sistas. Are you seeing the pattern? Because I really like Tyler Perry, and I know that he's had certain things he's done that he's fixed, and hopefully maybe I'm missing something that I'm wrong, and the prince is actually a genuine good love interest, and he's not going to turn out to be a sex trafficker or try to kidnap Sabrina and take her to wherever he's from. We'll see. Will this be a dark-skinned character that actually turns out to be a good guy? Fingers crossed. But I don't think so. I think he's too good to be true, because he hasn't made not one thing wrong with him. Not one thing wrong. Something's going to happen. I can feel it. But, maybe Tyler will prove me wrong. And Calvin will be moved on to someone else or something else. And Sabrina and this prince will have a amazing romance like Zach and Fatima. So thank you for watching. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts on whether the prince will be a good person or a bad person. And what do you want to see happen on the next episode of Sistas? Oh, let me throw this in there. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Karen ain't having that baby. Karen is not going to be having that baby. Something's going to happen. She's going to lose it. For the simple fact that the way time works on Sistas, they talking about, she's only 4 weeks pregnant. This is what, 2 seasons of being pregnant? How many seasons would it take to make 9 months? That's all I'm saying. Tyler Perry time is different than a regular show time. That's why it takes 3 episodes or so for people to actually say, oh, girls, let's go hang out. And everybody say, yeah, we're going to go hang out. And then You didn't forgot they supposed to hang out till they go like, oh, they're at the bar and like, oh, they finally got together, and then you realize it was 3 episodes was the same day. So, just saying. Let me know what you think about that too. Do you think Sabrina will actually lose the baby because it would just take too long for her to she's not even showing. Well, it's 4 weeks. She's not going to show. But you know what I'm saying. Do you really think they're going to have her be pregnant for like 3 more seasons or 4 more seasons? Just wondering. See you in the next video.